Alright. It is Sunday Fun Day again. The Final Fantasy set is coming to an end, and what a better way to wrap it up than with a stipulation draft. We're making a rule on top of every other draft rule that we have to follow during the draft. And I want to go back to our first stipulation draft. I want to do another one where we pick every rare and then we also have to play every rare. Let's get into it. So if there is a rare in the pack, we have to pick it and we have to include it in the deck. Well, there's only one choice here, which is the land. I don't hate it. Like, we can play that. I mean, it's a black card, quote unquote, but you can kind of play a colorless land even if we end up in other colors. So that's not that big of a restriction. It's obviously not first pickable card in a normie setting, but here we just have to take it. But there's an Aura Sit. Dreams of Laguna is a card I like a lot. Something to keep in mind, fixing gets really important. So even a card like Word Map or the lands are high priority. Well, we are staying on colors. The Darkness Crystal is another black card. It's a rare. We gotta take it. Luckily, this is quite playable. It's not a flashy rare. It has a really low win ratio. Quite a bad card, actually, but it has a high upside if we get into that stage of the game. And I think it's a little bit better when we're playing in silver or gold, where we are right now on this account. Hopefully, the lands are coming back. Hopefully, other people are not drafting towns. Alright, 2 rares out of 2 cards, or out of 2 picks. Oh, and there's a spicy one. 5 mana, 3/3 Vigil lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each cleric you control. I always wanted to make that card work. Would be neat to get some white mages staff, some lifelink. And not that obvious, but we have life gain already with the Darkness Crystal. So see, we're synergizing. Again, don't have much of a choice. We're passing Ice Magic, we're passing Black Mage's Rot. All good cards. T-Rex. Any wild guesses how many rares do we end up with? Because last time I think we ended up with like 12 or 13, something crazy like that. But I think that was even on the lower side. Okay, gotta take an Equipment Matter card. That is now getting spicy. People don't want to take rares apparently. What do we do with that? This might be a wreck, just to warn you. If you're watching this from a competitive standpoint, this deck is probably gonna be a wreck. We're maybe wheeling all of these word maps, so we passed like 3 of them already. 4 out of 4 rares, easy. First non-rare choice. There's a land that doesn't really fit with the cards we have, but I have a feeling we're gonna be in all 5 colors. What if I just take Reach the Horizon here? It fixes for 2 of our colors. We're entering expensive territory, and I could go with like filler creatures, which we kinda will need, but I think it's too important to get a fixing. Otherwise our deck will just not be functional. So I'm just gonna grab that Reach the Horizon, because even a single card like that can really help us fix the mana. Okay, no rare again. I just have to be careful because it's so easy to miss now some rares. Choco Kick is a good card. Could just take a land. We could take this Marlboro. I know it's expensive. I also need to worry about going cheaper, but it does really work with Crystal into Marlboro. Is that crazy? And it kind of finds a swamp, so it is fixing in a sense, and we're looking to be maybe heavy black. I'm gonna go with that. Hopefully we get some fixing later. Okay, no rare here again. Another Marlboro, but here I might just go with that land. There's a life gain card. Is very interesting with this 3/3. We're really heavy on our color restriction in this one. Let's take it. Maybe we're getting heavy into black. Just get another reach and like go from black green, sorry. Or just a 2-drop as well, because we'll need 2-drop, and the green ones are maybe important. There's a land, but we don't have a blue card yet. I'm taking reach here. Any rares? Well, this is a pack we took rares from. Blue-black and just ramp into that and then ramp further. I think I'm on either word map or a land, and I'm gonna take a land here. Word maps can be still picked later. It's good that we're getting the lands. Another land or a 2-drop. This would be then blue main, which is, I guess we could be blue. Well, we have also an Equipment Matter card, so this could be interesting. But I'm going with a land, even though 2 drops are pretty needed. Funniest Laughing Matt can help you discard excess or bad cards. Like we could just like not play white and play these cards, which is actually an interesting concept. But there's a free land here. I'm just gonna go with a land. Okay, we get a 3-drop, which is an early creature. And we are kind of looking to be heavy black. I don't mind that. I'm gonna take an equipment. We have like decent amount of lands already, so this works with Firion. And a 2-drop, but wow, this is rough now. What colors are we main? Okay, gotta take a rare. And I guess if we're gonna play all the legendary, I'm going with white one, even though this card is good, but you need a dedicated deck. It won't grow that much if we're gonna have all these pilish cards, so... And these go here, this goes here. Maybe we're just black. Man, this reach the horizons are gonna ruin my deck or what? I mean, we'll see. I'll take the rare. It's a good card. It has a high upside. We're gonna have a lot of legendaries if we have to play all the rares, so it does fit. Like something like a wolf would be crazy, but that never wheels. Quite some options on the wheel, and even a land would be great. Another one, but we have to take that one, which is not a rare that actually fits this deck. It's an absolutely busted card, but we just gotta take it. Otherwise, White Mage's Staff would really make our equipment / live game plan better, and then obviously removal, but that's the least of our concern right now. Okay, no rares here, but we could take that Torg. I'll go from green just for the fixing, and this is a 2-drop, so I think we gotta do that. Even though I could bypass green, but who would have thought? Like usually you go into green. Now with these reaches, I think we just embrace the green for mana fixing. Well, we have an equipment team. At least there's synergy. Imagine all these cards like Cloud of Darkness would be awesome. Revelation. Wow. This is funny. I mean, I guess like, well, we gotta play the rare equipment, which is just often gonna be a 1/1, but okay. Wyvern, but we're not really in blue other than a rare. A really good land, which I think I'm taking here. What about the colorless equipment? I think our lands are gonna get there with reach either way. Just a colorless equipment kind of ties the deck together. I know it's not fancy, but we need a 2-drop. Because we need to survive here. Once we get to 4, we have reach, and then everything gets unlocked. So Monk Fist does then help Fridden, or Firion, Firion, and works with Gilgamesh, okay? No way. We gotta play that garbage. It's at least does something. It does counter a non-creature spell for 3, but man, passing, what are we even passing? Like these black cards wouldn't be bad. It is what it is. You gotta live with these rares. This is the restriction we set to what are we taking here. I know this card is good, but it doesn't do anything in our deck. Maybe just poison and hope we get something from their hand, or maybe high upside if they play a lot of 1/1s, we can win. Oh, I'm slamming that fire magic. That's a way to get back if you fall behind, and this deck will probably fall behind. So gotta aim for the upside. Okay, there's a land which actually fits really well. Good uncommon legendary as well for our 3/3. Yeah, the lands are just there. This is at least the lucky part of this draft. So there's a removal, or I could take Lion's Heart because we care about equipment. What are we equipping it onto though? Should we go all in on synergy or an actual removal? Blitzball is also fine. I'm taking Lion's Heart, synergy. We don't have the great equipment targets, but that's fine. Warrior Sword, we just take whatever makes sense now, and equipments make Gilgamesh and Firion better. That's high upside. Just get like those combos together. Probably slamming that land. Mono tap, that's well. Maybe now we have too many even. Okay. Good rare. There's an equipment rare. There's actually a selection. And this will wheel probably, so we're gonna have to play bad cards. Although, imagine playing this and getting Gilgamesh in. That's actually high upside. Hopefully it wheels. I'm taking the Jill. Jill is excellent. This won't really work that well, the Tella. I mean, we do have some spells, but it's just expensive. This will help us buy time. It is close, because I think like decks like that, decks like our really want this green equipment. Because it's gonna be a pile, and then you do something high variance, but high upside. Could go with this equipment. It's a good card. Or just a rat. What if we just take a 2-drop? We need to be functional here. I think we're green, black main. Splashing from there. And this fixes also. I know it's a weird pick because there's better cards, but I also think we need a 2-drop. And this is a time to pick it, because otherwise rares will be on the way. Wow, no way. No freaking way. At least we picked these reaches, so the mana is not that terrible. Gotta take it. There's a Wyvern that we're passing. A Warrior Sword would be great. And maybe this just to survive, but okay. More rares. More power, I guess. The Venom is looking absolutely busted in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minimum 5 legendaries. Oh, but that's a good one. What are people passing here? Pick 4 Squall. And this one is way easier because we're going from black either way. It's an easy splash. I would really like some early stuff, or like Trader would be good in this deck, but we're kind of crowded on 4. But that's awesome. This deck will have an insane amount of rares. Okay, just take a rare. There's just not a lot of decisions. Like, we don't have room. Luckily, the decisions that we made in packs that there were no rares, we were gravitating towards fixing, because otherwise this wouldn't work. But this might work, like just powerful rares, and that's it. No rare here, so gotta make a pick. So again, I'm not really high on... These creatures don't block that well. It's a good card, finds us lands, but then it mills. It could mill like our fixing, and then if we don't have the land to grab in the deck, that can be awkward. But I don't know what to do here other than actually take it, because it's an early play. I could go with Revelation, which is a good card, but I think our deck will just be too expensive, so I think I'm fine with that. What? But what is going on in this draft? I would like to ask people, because there's a late blue card now, there was a late black card. What are people drafting? This card is absolutely insane. It's not that great in this deck because we don't have Merfolk. Usually it's insane with Sahagins. But okay. At least we have power. Well, no way. We have to play a colorless land. You may play the Exile card without paying its mana cost if you control 4 or more legendaries. Okay, that might happen. Like, probably not, but okay. There's a late Thunder Magic. Again, I don't have no clue what's going on in this draft, but we just gotta take the rare here, unfortunately. I'll take this because it actually blocks well. Because Hectice has this problem of, it doesn't matter if we get our cards, we still need to... We need to contest what's on the board, right? And people are gonna curve out on us, so I like that card more. Could just take a land, I guess, but our mana is pretty good. The Blazing Bomb, but it is on the splash. I'll just take a land. And you often there will be a tap land. What about a magic? No, let's just take a land. Could take a magic pot, honestly. Okay, we will that, which I think it's reasonable here. It's gonna be hard to play Geot early, so I'm just going with an equipment and then a trader because it's... Well, I'll take the first removal. I don't even think we have removal, so... Besides the Lion's Heart and Jill bounces, so removal actually makes sense. And I don't think we need a word map, so... There's something to do early and it's colorless. Monk Fist is really functional in a rare draft. I'll say that, because it just gives you this 2-drop that can trade no matter what lands you draw. So I'm gonna start with rares and we're gonna count how many rares we have. And then we add and build around them, because we have to just have them in the deck. It's actually not. Is it that many? It's not that many actually, but it felt like we had to take so many bad rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So around the same as last time. I think this is kind of the norm then. Focus. There's a lot of blue cards early, which makes this weird. But we're playing this. We're playing green main. No, we cannot avoid that. We just cannot avoid green. And probably more than 40 cards, because if we have to play all these weird cards, we just need more for the mana curve. And also less chances to draw unplayables. Reverse engineer the always play 40 mentality. Yeah, I'm gonna just build from green-black. I think that does make some sense. I'll play these high upside cards. These are the cards we want to play, and I'm gonna go from 29, which is we're gonna almost have a 60 card deck, like a 50 card deck, which would mean plus 6 cards, right? I would say then, so maybe 8. Start with 8, 4, 5, 6, 7 black, and then so I'm gonna play one more red. I'm gonna play one more white. And I'm gonna, because of that, which is really hard to cast here actually, but the reaches, we're gonna have to rely on these reaches. Hopefully we draw them. And that would mean 22 lands, which is about the ratio, right? 22 to 51. I would say that's the ratio. Because like 60 cards decks want like 25 lands. So this is -3 lands, but -9 cards. 1/3. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. We need to call Frank Carson for that. All right. This looks good. This looks playable. I'm calling 2 wins, chat. Anything more is a overachievement. Perfect. We have this is actually really good. We have a early play. We're on the play and then we're getting all the mana. And then all we draw we can probably all we draw. It's still like double peeps are gonna be hard. Okay, that I didn't want to see there, but okay. This might be just a game from their perspective. Luckily we're on the play, but yeah, looks miserable now. Black Source would be the best. So we can play something next turn, otherwise we're missing a spot on curve, which is not great. Okay, they're also missing a spot on curve or a play on curve. I'll take that. That means we have to grab way less stuff with that. We can grab now black and blue. It's actually awkward because I don't think we have a black-blue dual, which would really do a lot here. Are they missing land drops? No. Are they mono green? Maybe that explains the last spot. People were just drafting mono. Okay, this is pretty hostile. Where was that last turn? So I'm going here. Now we don't need to grab black. I'll just get stuff. So we need blue red. So this is perfect, and that gives us second, and then white probably, right? Because we can get the. I'll just pick these two. Yikes! We take 4 or 5 if they play a land. Okay, they don't have lands though. Go here. Is that counterspell actually gonna be good? Because this blocks everything but the Death Toucher. Because it might be just a Choco Kick or something, and that would be good for us. Although the thing is, this is not an out to win or anything like that. This will still outgrow it. That's good. Now I don't want to attack, which is kind of unfortunate. I'll just equip. Medium is the Choco if we don't have other birds. I don't want to attack because we take too much. We just need to stall till we get our powerful spells. Yikes. There's a real landfall mono green, just like in standard. Am I playing too many lands? Am I playing too many lands? Next, now everything grows. We don't want to lose this to a 1/1 for a card. So I'll equip it here. Just because we can grow it or threaten to grow it. We have a counter spell up either way. We need to flip the script and start attacking at one point or do something like over the top, because this chocolate thing is still gross and it's annoying. Bro, I'm playing too many lands. What's going on? 11 lands. It's 32%, so it's not really that many. I mean, it's a normal ratio. We're just kind of... Yikes. It's big. Okay, that's a good draw. Oh no, but we cannot cast it. Oh my god. The only card we cannot cast. And we have mostly swamps and forests in the deck as basics. I think I'll just double block it. I don't know how we deal with the 6/7. We don't have a way. I think we're only losing one, but we're losing our biggest creature. Okay, that's how we deal with it. Oh my god. We have that card. Okay. Oh, auto tapper, of course. But okay, we get to do this and have a counter up then. Of course, the auto tapper tapped our black mana down. But this was insane because they're starting the triggers is busted. Still insane. This is gonna be really hard. I kinda wish they conceded. Oh, good. No, we're not countering that. It's annoying. Am I just discarding that at this point? I'm gonna discard the rat. So I can draw by the traits with that. Is that okay? I need to draw a black source. Okay, we're milling. Well, we're not filling first because we have more cards. fine. Okay, don't wreck me up. Auto tapper. Let's can get a black source. There's a black source. Let's go. Too bad we milled a really good card. Do we even have lands in the deck? 9 lands. Well, we're playing again 50 something cards. Oh my. Well, this we can counter. That's not that bad. This will actually do something. Historic moment. Probably played for the first time in this format. It's a 3-mana negate. We gotta counter that, but then this will get us. But we just gotta do it. We gave it a fair fight. Now we need to go over the top somehow. I don't know how. This is not too good. Well, it's only 2. How is it only 2? They have only 2 creatures. Okay. We're drawing more lands. Also, like, on the top being completely unlucky. So I'll pump you probably because it threatens to go bigger. And then I guess that's also fine. But they cannot attack still. Oh, let's go. That actually makes things interesting now. Because the traits are bad for them. And this exiles their creatures as a positive. This game is insane. Well, how are we drawing lands still? Judge. That's unfair. Well, that's a lot of lands, yeah. Maybe I need to remove a land, but this now I'm result bias. This is big. Oh, no way. Bro. I should be equipping it here. That was bad, but I can double block. Greeter bypasses the thingy. So they get at least a card from a creature from Final Days. Hopefully they attack. Oh, they attack. Let's go. This gives us a T-Rex, which means really good. Could wait, but maybe we get a removal and then just get some. Oh, it's also tapped. Okay. Oh, wait. Ooh. Well, this gives us things there. Oh my god, that's insane with... What? So I want to equip here. So we can attack. Even both. That's actually busted. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, we can do it for 3 either way. Do it for 2. That's actually completely broken. Completely broken. Look at that. Get all the cards. That was an insane interaction. What? Play combos, get rewarded. We made use out of every bad rare in this format. We still didn't play the hideaway. I'm gonna play the stab. I want the blue mana. Another mono green? Probably not mono green, but yeah. This trade's better. Could have gone Town Greeter, but Town Greeter then usually gets a tap land here, right? Because we... What is that nonsense? Are we really losing to that? Don't have blue. Otherwise we could bounce it. That's a really bad land. She cannot play this. This is double blue. Oh yeah, something bad is gonna happen. I guess we just need double blue to get here. 3 cards. They might not have a big creature. Then we're relatively fine. I mean, okay. If you must. That's a good exchange for us. And no creature. Look at that. So the issue here gets that if we play this, we lose blue. And that's terrible. We just gotta do it. Got to do it. So I'm not gonna attack so they don't have this attack. I think at this point dealing 1 damage, you can double block if they decide to pump. Yeah, we're 2 away from here, 2 away from here. Yeah, the town greeter really didn't hit anything great. And we have so many towns. It's normal to be inconsistent with this deck. Wait, why would they bounce? Okay, they can get another counter. That's a pretty good play. We're gonna block later. And it's gonna be bigger. 3 to equip. No. Oh my. And now we'll hide away the land. We still have some time. But we need to reach the horizon. 3, 4, 5. They can get... In one turn they get a 7-7. Then we have to leave the 1-1 back. Equip. I guess... Pass. Still taking that. Okay, that's actually not playable. Play that. Yeah, whatever. This is not... It's not happening. It's not... We're not getting it. Oh, the lands stay in the deck. Okay, so it's not a real big liability. I'll pass. This is fine. Well, it's not fine. One is their draw is actually really medium, so if we drew somewhat better. But what now? Double chump. We didn't get a land. Aura Sid deals with the sword. Then we get more. No, deals with the hopefully the sword. No. We chump. So they took our equipment if they were in the same pot. Okay, concession to lay to the land. It would be interesting game if we had it earlier. Maybe I have too many black sources because we technically just need green. Just spread it out so we can lock out better. More red. Maybe one more white. Getting that legendary sometimes. We just are so dependent on getting the horizon. Okay, we have actually a 2 into 3. I'll take that. Well, we have 2 drops. We can even decide what we play here. Probably Greeter because we can play tap lands. It's too important to get lands here. That's a good one. Relatively good for this hand. Gets us closer to blue. We have a lot of double peeps. So here I'll just play that out. So we can go tap land. Decent mill, but we're not there with black. Obviously I removed the black, added a plains and we get punished immediately. Well, punished. We still wouldn't be here. Oh, come on. We have a legendary though. This deck is rough. It just doesn't do anything. Wyvern is a flyer. As long as we get black, but now we have this consistency issue. I think I'm actually attacking. What do we trade for then if they block? This is a card I really need. I'm just thinking I shouldn't take that because maybe we still take it. We're not gonna play it though. I want it in the deck if we shuffle. Whatever. First game was alright because we had the reach. Now one reaches on the bottom, right? Just put cards on the bottom. Here, because we have that bounces. Put a stun counter there. Okay. I guess I'm chumping. Let's see if I get that. I want to deal with Wyvern and then this dies. And if we get blue, we get that. I guess a high upside. Although I want to wait until this disappears, probably. Nothing. Ramen. We're still on 18. The 4-5 dice. But they draw one card. Oh, they're saving their protection up. Do they have another protection? Okay. That's annoying, but this deals with the tokens. And if we get a land, we can do that. Huh, interesting. Oh, they want the loot. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, then we can play. We draw a card. So what do we need up? Does it matter? Potentially blue for the counter spell. So we need the land, and both creatures surviving. Then this gets indestructible and can start gaining life. Oh wait, opponent is on stipulation as well. Hello, hello. No, they're actually playing that card. What? By the way, we're two away from flipping that, getting a land. Then I will regret not having Gilgamesh. We have a legendary here, but if we have 4 legendary, we're gonna win. What, second racetrack? No, we just need blue. After the land? That's weird. That's wild. Awesome. Deal with 1. This work. So we're drawing cards now here. Let's go. We're dealing. Okay, they cycle for a land now. Okay, this card got a counter. Got 2 counters actually. Well, 1 counter from this. But I mean, now it's indestructible. You can bounce it. Still hitting for a lot if they have a bounce or something. But they didn't have removal last turn. Well. That's insane. They got a 3-3. That doesn't deal with it. Okay, but we're gaining life. At least that. But they're kind of popping off here. Equipment. Double strike. I'm gonna draw first. I think it makes more sense. Funny is we're actually getting to the land and I took the Stingy. I should have taken the Gilgamesh. Okay, we're gaining life. So I want to get here as soon as possible so their blocks are more punishing. Then we can build our own sin. Play a land. Okay, we definitely go that. We need double black. And we need double blue. And then I could check the hand. But that doesn't take everything away. I think I'll play that out. Just unleash, like, it's the best for the mana. Like, this is by far the best card. So tap that down. That's actually a problem. That would be a good one to take. I won't lie, but maybe they drew it. But then they could also just get it back with Sin potentially. Oh my. I can bounce and get the Sin. Okay, that's really good. That's a plan. Bounce and get a Sin back. And we have also insane amount of mana. Can get a card with that. Let's not get too hasty. What a game. A ramen. How many ramens do they have? They work with Sin, I guess. Okay, but we're seeing more cards now. Okay. Oh, Sin is what the? Oh my god, but no, how to tap wrecked me. Bro. Oh my god. Now auto tap wrecked me. But I was sure it's gonna work. This doesn't deal with it. I can next turn minus. Like that that would be a good play now. Okay. I can next turn minus and deal with it, but that's gonna be a problem. This for the double strike. Bro, okay. Deal with it next turn, but we go really low. Okay, this one is on me because I missed that interaction. I didn't know it's a freaking Leviat. So, yeah, I don't think this will work. We gotta do that. And then we gotta deal with that and then probably don't survive. Auto Tabber also did us really dirty there. Maybe they'll miss the interaction with that. Yeah, they figured it out. Ah, this was unfortunate. I thought we had it. Okay, there's a reach the horizon, keep 100%. Switch tap land. This gives us 3, but just white because we can go paladin. Arm either way, we have the most mana. Well, I'm going here. Yeah, I'm just going here. I don't know, I mean, it's kind of neat to then sag, but okay. I think I want to tap land, although now we're getting that, which blocks really well. We need to get an untap land, although we have the mana without the reach even. Not an untap land, okay, but I just like the block, and we can next turn do that. That's fine. That's good versus mages. Maybe we want to keep it. No, but now we do it. It's too many tap lands otherwise. Oh my. So it would be better to keep it. We need white pass. Too many tap lands now. It's still a creature here, probably this one. So you need double black, double blue. That's it. Oh, how good would be to keep that, but if we got anything, I would be happy. Yeah, this is rough. Oh my. I mean, it was reasonable to versus red, but again, we only seen one. We'll just block there. Take 3 because this disappears. And then play that one out. Double blue. I'll just block. Gain a life, prevent 3. Oh, awesome. I would say we use it. Since like 2 damage is a lot with spells and they didn't play a creature. Unless they have something really, really big, but they were on 7 mana already. Okay. We can get it back if the auto tapper doesn't wreck us. Oh, look at that. Look at that. What a scam. We need double black. Here and have double blue, so we have everything else. I'm gonna take another black. We have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot some double black spells and we might need to double spell. Oh, come on. No! Stop playing it for it. we can't really go aggro now if we're taking 4 plus the mage's triggers. That's good. So now we're attacking. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Block that. We'll have to leave stuff back. Come on, give us gas. No lands. No more lands. Well, that counter stuff, that's actually not even that bad. So just pass. I want this at 6. I could move it there, but... because I want to eat that. I don't want them to attack twice with it. Can't take too much damage, so we gotta block. Yeah, that gotta get countered. Which is... we also take 2. But we do get that back at least. Okay. But this is a really high upside attack, let's put it this way. But next turn we can flip it, so... and then we have the combo. Put it here because it blocks better in case they deal with... because otherwise they deal with this, we have to chomp. Either the mage or black mage's route, probably the mage. Because we still get cards, so maybe I just... eat it. One stays on top. No, I'm just gonna go here. Okay. That played out relatively well, actually. We go really low. 2 life. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Now a spell gets us. But this is an unknown card again. Okay, go this first. Without equipping. It doesn't matter because we lose to a spell either way. No, it's 1 short if we hit a land from the top. Sure. Wait. Oh wait, I had to decline there. Not intuitive. Plus both are tokens, so we're not gaining life either way. So they can attack both and sack when we go to 1, but that was a really good draw from them. Okay. We're not dead this turn. So we need to rip something really good from the top. Oh, they are attacking. Man, I wish this worked on tokens, but it doesn't. Is there a way to gain life? Removal? Even though we don't have a lot. It forces them to block, but they block with that. We'd lose to the flyer either way, then. Oh, come on. The issue gets that they can equip the Akhri, man. Can do that instant speed. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, this deck was relatively close in those matches. Really funny though. And I think maybe that one that I messed up. If I recognize that was a Leviathan, we would get there. We cannot get flying. No way. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take 1 win. This was the more underwhelming one. But thank you so much for watching. It was fun nevertheless.